Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Jujutsu Kaisen. Last time around we had Assault, where we had Gojo versus Jogo. And, bit of a one-sided fight that Gojo is just too powerful and completely overwhelmed Jogo, and even went and got Yuji so that he could have a teachable moment. And we learned about domains, where, Jogo expanded his domain, and it was this, fiery lava place. But in order to counteract it, Gojo used his own domain expansion, which was Infinite Void, which completely overwrote Jogo's domain, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. And at the end, Jogo's friend came in and saved him and got away. And Gojo wants all of the students to be able to defeat a curse on the level of Jogo. Yes. Sorry, my words are getting twisted because of having to say Gojo and Jogo multiple times. So, yeah. And we also met who seems to be sort of a main villain right now. I didn't write down his name, so that's good. I didn't write down his name, but we saw him, and then the Juju Stroll was them playing soccer with Jogo's head, so yeah. Anywho. But yeah, that's pretty much where we left it. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Here we go. Alrighty. More characters. More and 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 more. That's fine. Ugh. Alright, so Mai and Todo. Interesting. So I'm assuming Todo's type is the idol. I would assume. A type that, fun fact, doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Because even that girl is not that type. So he's gonna have some hardships, I imagine. Although, I don't know, was he implying at the end... I mean, granted, it's a Juju Stroll, so I don't know how much of that I need to take seriously, but... I don't know, is he implying at the end that he is going to marry Mai, or is he going to marry the idol? The idol makes more sense. I don't know. And it's a Juju Stroll, so I don't know if I really need to pay attention to those. I mean, I'll watch them, I'll enjoy them, but I don't know, how much they impact plot, And what did... Let me go look. What did Fushiguro say exactly was his type?
Not forgiving people isn't such a bad thing. It just goes along with your kindness.
I don't really have a type. As long as one's character is unshakable, there's nothing more I can ask for.
I mean, that's a type, That's a type, unshakable character, Someone who's confident. But Todo didn't accept that, so... I mean... I don't know. It's an interesting idea. He has to go around... I mean, basically to see if a person isn't boring. So, alright, we're looking up Todo's voice actor. Oh, Xander Mobus. Okay, never mind. We're already good then. Yeah, Xander Mobus, he plays the protagonist in Persona 5. He's the announcer of Smash Ultimate, I think? Was it Smash Ultimate or Smash Wii U, or was it both? I don't know, but yeah. Oh, he also plays... Oh, that's interesting. He also plays the guy who can't speak, so that's pretty interesting. Other than that, yeah. Anyway, so that's interesting, and interesting that he plays both characters. I keep kicking stuff under my desk. Dang it. But yeah, so that was interesting. I mean, it's an interesting character. It's, I don't even know if this is the classic, but, the character, he's all, big and strong and buff, but he likes a really, really cute thing. In this case, an idol. So, but to his credit, he's not the only guy there. That's an interesting thing, and, I mean, I don't know much about idols, I don't know too much about idols, other than, whatever is said in, like, Oshinoko, which, I mean, tells you a lot about idol culture and stuff, but, like, I don't know, it's interesting they specify, it's like, there's no girls that go see this idol, like, Mai was the first one, so yeah, I also like this idea that, this whole thing of like, Mai looks down on her twin sister, but she also kind of sucks. Like, I like how she specifies, like, no, Mai sucks too. She's like pretty much like, she's pretty low on the totem pole of Jujutsu sorcerers. It's just that Maki is even lower, that, she has a big head about it, So that's kind of funny, But yeah, so we got that. We got, Maki uses weapons that are already cursed. And she even has to have glasses in order to let her see curses, which is interesting. It's an interesting thing. I mean, it feels like, I mean, this never happened in JoJo, but it would be like, someone, he's not, this person is not a stand user, but he has something that will defeat a stand. I mean, I guess Anubis was kind of like that, because that was a sword with a stand that possessed a user rather than a person having a stand, It's kind of like that, except Maki is in complete control of the weapons. But I love the whole thing of, so why are you doing this if you don't have, cursed energy? Why try to become a Jujutsu sorcerer? And she literally just says spite, because she wants to spite her family. And hey, you know what? That's a hell of a good motivation. I'm down. I'm with you right there. So that's not even like, there's nothing about, I don't know. That's just a good motivation. I feel like, just like, why are you doing it? Spite. It's like, well, that is a driving force of the universe, is spite. So that was cool. And so, interesting stuff. Interesting introduction with Mai and Todo. As, I mean, I kind of like Todo, because it's like, as ridiculous as the whole, what is your type in women thing. It's like, he's still an interesting character. He's kind of goofy. He's kind of fun, And I like how he does at least acknowledge Fushiguro. Again, like, I am always worried Fushiguro is going to be dwarfed, and now I'm also worried that Kugisaki is going to be dwarfed a lot, but I like acknowledging the two of them as, with their strengths, that Todo acknowledges, this might not be a boring event, Like, he can also see that potential that Sukuna saw in Fushiguro, and I like this, like, Kugisaki, she's knocked down. She just gets up and grabs her. Like, that was funny. So good stuff. And we also have the tease of the Jutsu terrorism incident from the previous year. Gato? I think that's what they said. Gato, is that his name? And he unleashed multiple, powerful curses, basically. And when it got to Kyoto, it was Todo who defeated all of them. And he specifically says he only uses cursed energy on special grades, which is interesting. So I'll be curious, what his techniques are, other than just beating the crap out of people, So So interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. And I'm excited to see where we are going next time. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Good, interesting stuff, and a good tease for the next episode with the theater. So, with all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Although, there was also the whole thing with Gojo, and I just completely forgot about that. So, that was also interesting, and the girl there was funny. So, yeah. Now, see you guys later. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Jujutsu Kaisen reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.